Hello, one and all. This is Michael Caine. And you know, I've been all over the world as an actor, and now I would like to bring all of the world to all of you. Sir Michael Caine's travel agency offers the most prestigious deals for touring various hotspots around the globe, and for every remarkable locale you would like to see in your lifetime. Our agency offers remarkable, and more importantly, affordable deals to do so. Make your dreams a reality. Perhaps you'd like to visit Bora Bora. Imagine relaxing in a tropical island getaway in an over-the-water bungalow and having your shoulders massaged by gorgeous island natives. You'll certainly feel like a man who would be king, if you know what I mean. Or perhaps you're a bit more daring than that. Perhaps you'd like to see the monumentous pyramids of Giza. Come see the remnants of ancient Egyptian civilization, built by children of men from long ago. Oi, is anybody there? Is anybody present? Hello? Is anybody present? You'll have to beg my pardon. I'm having a hard time finding myself in the Forbidden City, a grand structure that has stood the test of time right here in Beijing, the heart of China. And with our travel agency, you'll be here quicker than a bullet. A little voice reminded me that I've never seen the Mona Lisa. Can you believe that? I've never seen the Mona Lisa in my lifetime. Well, now you can see it as well. It's housed right here in the Musée du Louvre, or just the Louvre in Paris. Or perhaps if that's a bridge too far to cross for your palate, then while you're here, climb to the top of the Eiffel Tower. I've got a dove waiting for me at the top. Her name's Hannah, and apparently she brought her sisters as well. And now I'm right here, midnight in St. Petersburg, walking along and mingling at one of the many nightclubs. Did you know that St. Petersburg was originally founded by Peter the Great? I guess for him, it all came true. A few years ago, a friend of mine took me on an Indonesian job, and after sampling their local cuisine, I can't get enough. It's flawless. And while you're here, you might as well play dirty with popular pastimes such as football, or soccer if you're from America, and believe it or not, badminton. Or if you're feeling up to it, discipline yourself with the Indonesian martial arts called Pencak Silat. Hiya! Oh my good, oh my bloody back. I can't believe that. That didn't feel good. Looks like I'll have to find victory elsewhere. Fear not though. If some of these places intimidate you, we know that we also have tours offered in humble little nations such as Luxembourg. Nestled right in between Belgium, France, and Germany, Luxembourg has been twice named the European Capital of Culture, believe it or not. And, on top of all that, Luxembourg has the world's highest GDP per capita. Can you believe that? It has the world's highest GDP per capita. This little pin needle is worth way more than the United States of America, which we have all believed to be the wealthiest nation. However, if you're looking for a European flavour in a small package, Luxembourg is definitely the site for you. You could take my word on it. Our agency, however, can connect you wherever your heart desires. And we promise, via our multi-talented, multi-capable tour guides, no shocks to the system, no debtors, and certainly no second-hand losses that would impede your travels. So don't hesitate for a second, not a single bloody second. And stop putting off that vacation that you've always wanted. Come around the bend and book a tour with us, and be sure to ask about our current specials. We might just have what you're looking for. So remember, Sir Michael Caine's travel agency, bringing you the prestige in every journey. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. You want me to... There's nothing more... You can... listen to me. You can add more to this script if you want. But it's not going to make it any better. There's not... You can add 100 words more. It's not going to make the script any better. This is a stupid script for a dumb little travel agency that I've got to be a part of because I said yes. Because I'm your friend and I said yes and I'm going to help you. This is it's an absolute travesty. It's an absolute travesty is what it is. It's an absolute travesty. You've given me all these clever little lines about some of these movies I was in. I'm surprised you didn't mention Zulu. No, I love that movie, by the way. I love the experience of it. You didn't mention any jokes about Zulu. and we're talking about a travel agency, we could have easily made a joke about Africa, going to visit somewhere in Africa, and mention something about Zulu. I mean, of course, without the colonial mass murder type situation. But I mean, we still could have done it. Why didn't you think about it? Why didn't you think about it, Shakespeare? I'll tell you why you didn't think about it, because I'll tell you why, because you're a talentless lackwit is what you are. A simpleton. You want to try and run your own business. What are you, an entrepreneur? Entrepreneur. I can't believe you try and make me do this. This is degrading. Daniel Day-Lewis walks away with his third Academy Award. And I am sitting here in a booth recording a dumb little travel agency that I've attached my name to. And in the meantime, all I can think about is that young lad I worked with over a year ago, Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. I mean, I really don't care which name he would prefer to go by. I wouldn't mind calling him my Lord and Savior, because that man is huge, and he's nice, and he's talented, and he's funny, and he doesn't get the respect that he deserves. He doesn't get the respect he deserves because he doesn't fit the normal bill. I'll tell you about now. He might not fit the normal bill, but in my book, and I'll go on record saying this to anybody else out there in the acting world, I will give up my entire acting career, all of my recognition, all my money, if I could be Dwayne The Rock Johnson for 24 hours. If I could be Dwayne The Rock Johnson for 24 hours, I'll be a much happier man today than I was yesterday. Earlier this morning, actually. You decided to take me out to go get Indian food, and then what happens? I wake up this morning and I'm vomiting my guts out. I think I can't even barely come into work today, work with you today, because I can't, because I'm vomiting my guts out. I've got a better idea. Why don't I just screw off? I'll go piss off. I'll find somewhere else for some other people to work with. You're such a brilliant mind. Why don't I introduce you to Michael Mann? Why don't I introduce you to David Mamet? They might appreciate your acting talents, but I don't. I'm gonna be fair. Maybe it's a matter of subjectivity or preference or taste. I don't care what term you use. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sell my Bentley that I drove today to come here and work with you. I'm gonna sell my Bentley. I'm gonna stay at home in a bathtub made entirely out of Jello. I'm going to sit at home in a bathtub made out of Jello, and if it starts to smell, or if it starts to melt, that's when I get to drink it or eat it, and I'll maybe watch a movie while I do. Can't believe that. All I'm thinking about is this mic still on? I don't think this mic is still on. Oh, the mic's still on. Well, why don't you put this in the bloody commercial? Why don't you put this in the bloody commercial, Sally? I don't believe this. Hello, this is Michael. This is Michael Caine, and apparently I have stooped to such depths as to record for stupid little bloody talent agencies. I'm sorry. Did I say talent? Maybe that was my subconscious. Hoping. A travel agency. I've attached my name to a travel agency, and I'm hoping that you'll book one of our precious little tours, and maybe we can go to the Himalayas, or maybe we can go to Antarctica and freeze our bloody rear ends off. And then they won't find us for a year until we've frozen and become icy skeletons, just sitting around a dead campfire with a smile on our face as the last remnants of Michael Caine's career. And that's what's going to happen to me. How does that sound? Does that sound dramatic for you? Was that dramatic enough? Do you think we're going to pull in buyers or customers? Do you think we're going to pull in customers with that? Well, I don't really care. I'm going to go. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to find the bathroom, finish puking out the rest of my guts, and then maybe I'll have a good night's rest tonight. Can't believe I'm doing this. What do they say? Ryan Seacrest out? Is that still a thing? I don't really care if that's a thing or not. That's my attention to popular culture. I'll say this: Ryan Seacrest out, or Michael Caine out, whichever you prefer. I really don't care at this point. I really do not.